welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I wanted to very quickly take some time to talk about last night's episode of Porsha's Family Matters. This is not going to be a detailed recap or a review. I just need to talk about the most dramatic and scandalous parts. Last night was the first time that we actually had our first real fight or argument. And it's sad to say that it's going to get worse. Okay, sad for Porsha's family. Great for our entertainment. Okay. Because y'all, this is really good. Okay. In my humble opinion, I feel as though Porsha's Family Matters is better than all of season 13 of RHOA. Okay. But that's just my humble opinion. I mean, I'm just saying, we get the drama, we get the baby daddies, we get the Simons, we get the Porshas, we get the cousins, we get the messy aunties, we get the mamas. Okay. Mama Gina versus Mama Diane. It's a whole hot ass mess and I'm absolutely loving it. A lot of you guys are really, shading the girl over her ratings. You're shading the girl over her book. Okay, number 141 out of 150 is great for a first-time author. It's so crazy how we preach, oh, support Black women. We preach, we need to support this person. We need to support that person. We need to, support entrepreneurs. Support Black business owners. We need to do all of this stuff. We need to lift up the community. But then you have a first-time author coming out with a autobiography. It's a pretty good one too, okay, even though y'all are calling it a 200-page adult coloring book, right? You have this Black woman who is a first-time author, and you find the time and the energy to hate on an accomplishment. Like, how do you shade somebody on being a first-time author? I really don't understand that situation. So congratulations to Porsha and her spinoff, because there are a lot of veterans on that show who have not been able to say the same. Kenya, Cynthia, okay? Shout out to Porsha Williams, who is an author. A lot of people can't say that. I'm just saying. So can we please stop with the hateration? I'm just saying. So anyways, let's very quickly talk about last night's episode. We got to get into this situation with the Mexico. Okay, so the family is in Mexico for a retreat. I have no idea who thought it was a great idea to have Dennis and Simon come on this retreat, knowing that that was going to start drama. I don't believe Porsha when she says, if we're going to blend this family, then we need everybody, and I want everybody to get along, and I want everybody to heal. I think all of that is BS. Porsha wants drama so that this spinoff isn't a flop. Okay? That's just the true tea. The reason why she wanted Dennis and Simon there is so that we have a situation like how we had last night where the robe was brought up. Okay? But before we get into the robe, let's just go ahead and talk about the robe. So Porsha has this Versace robe that Dennis owns, that I guess he left over at Porsha's house when he was still dating the woman, okay? And for some odd reason, Porsha is extremely sensitive about this robe. She wants to keep the robe. She thinks in her warped mind that that robe is hers when it's not, okay? If you're so over this man, if you are over the situation, if you don't want to be with him no more, if you are so happy in love with Simon Guobadia, Fallon's ex, okay, shout out to all the Fallon fans out there. I didn't know she had a fan base, but apparently they're deep. Okay, they're all deep under the comments. If you have moved on from this situation, from being engaged to Dennis to now just being platonic co-parents, why are you still holding on to this piece of material that clearly is the property of Dennis McKinley and not Porsha Williams? So that lets me know in my mind that Porsha, you are not over Dennis. You are not over this man, and it's very obvious. It's clear. We saw it at the dinner at Fogo de Chao when y'all was flirting up a storm. You're not over him. And honestly, Porsha and her family is trying to run this narrative down into the ground that Dennis may not be over Porsha, and he's upset because Simon's, a part of the picture. They're trying to paint a picture as if Dennis is jealous and upset. But really, it's Porsha that is jealous and upset. Now, I don't doubt that Porsha has love for Simon. I don't deny the fact that Porsha probably really does want to marry Simon. But you also have to admit the fact that you still do have feelings for your baby daddies. Okay. Which is the reason why you're trying to hold on to the Versace robe, which probably smells like Dennis. Okay. So you want to keep his smell and keep something that he's worn on you so that you still feel connected. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So, Porsha, please drop the BS and give us the real tea, sis. So, you guys, basically, Lauren and Londi struck a deal with Dennis McKinley, and they basically said, if we steal the robe back and give it to you, will you go on the Mexico trip? And Dennis obliged and was like, of course, right? So that's exactly what happened. They texted Porsha's assistant, and they were like, hey, keep Porsha distracted downstairs in the kitchen while we go upstairs, steal the robe. That's exactly what they did. They gave, well, I don't think they ever gave the robe back yet. But Dennis agreed, and he went on to the Mexico trip. Okay, because that's exactly what the hell this is. Mexico. Okay. Then they bring it up at the table because Porsha finds out the messy ex-assistant, okay, Dom, messy ass. Like, you knew that this whole robe situation was a secret. So the fact that you actually, you know what? Dom isn't messy. He's just playing messy, okay? Because this is all a part of the storyline. Because if he would have never told Porsha about the robe, then we would have never gotten the storyline of last night of everybody going crazy about the robe and fighting about it, right? So I think this was all a part of the plan. Okay, this was all a part of the plan for Dom to be messy, to tell Porsha about the robe. And then Porsha brought it up at last night's dinner, which created this domino effect of drama, okay? And that's when I say that Porsha is not over Dennis. And that's when Porsha's cousin gets involved, Storm, okay? While everybody's fighting about the damn robe, right? Porsha's whole thing is, Dennis's intentions for being here are not pure. He just wanted a robe and didn't really want to be here. Sis, why does it matter what Dennis's intentions are? You don't have to sleep with a man. All he have to do is pick up PJ Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's it. Okay, so I don't know why Porsha is so hell-bent on what Dennis got going on. But besides that, the cousin Storm, I believe Miss Diane's sister's daughter, ended up chiming into the conversation and was basically on team Porsha. And that's when you saw Dennis like really barking back at the girl, okay, the cousin Storm. And I was looking at the TV screen like, why is Dennis going so hard on her? Like, it was really weird. Like, clearly, before they even explained the situation, Dennis was going so hard that it made you believe that clearly them two had something going on. Okay, them two had a history with each other. Because the way Dennis was carrying on, talking about you're not Porsha. Okay, let Porsha speak. You want to be Porsha so bad, but you're not Porsha. And I was like, where is this coming from? Okay, what the hell is going on? So the true tea is that Storm used to work at Crew, allegedly. And Dennis was flirting with Storm while she was at Crew, allegedly. Dennis says that he fired Storm based off of poor work performance. Storm basically says that she doesn't work in the establishment because Dennis is flirtatious, okay? And she don't want to be flirting with her cousin man, along with the fact that Dennis is too old for her. So the situation is just messy. I do believe that Dennis was in the club or the lounge, the hookah spot, flirting with Storm. Okay, I do believe that. And now that I'm thinking about that, Storm looks hella familiar. Okay, because y'all know I be going up the Crew like every other day. So I'm like, ooh, is that where I know her from? Okay, is that where I know her face? Dennis was up there at the Crew lounge, flirting with the cousin. Okay, he probably didn't even realize that was Porsha's cousin until after the fact. So he maybe fired. I don't know. But the shit is messy and I'm all the way here for it. So if you guys watched last night's episode, please let me know how y'all felt about the situation. It's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and log off. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great day.